For me, what led up to not leaving my house for 7 years wasn't one major panic attack. It was a series of things that happened. My in-laws both passed away 6 months apart from each other, and I had 2 miscarriages, and I think it just got to be too much for me, and I just shut down. I lost all my friends because nobody understood. I didn't like people coming to my house. My daughter never got to go to the first day of school with her. My husband had to do it all. My husband worked and was mom and dad. I dreamed my whole life of growing up and being married and having kids and being a mom. That's all I wanted to do was be a mom. And I couldn't be the mom I wanted to be. I felt like such a failure and so guilty that I wanted to die. I literally just screamed that, God, you either need to start letting me go places or take me home because I don't want to be here anymore. The day after was my first experience leaving my home in over 7 years. For me, the hardest part of going places was fear where you're sure you're going to die. The fear is just paralyzing. You're sick, there's pains in your chest, you can't breathe. I was able to do things and go places because my husband was my safe person. So in 2015, Michael passed away. That safety net was gone. But because Michael was so much a part, not only of my life, we had been married 35 years, but he was also the person. He was also the person that allowed me to do things. And to have him gone from my life, I didn't know how to get over that. I didn't know how to go on. It wasn't until later that I realized that it was God that was going to bring me through this. So my grandkids had asked me if I would take them downtown to like a farmer's market thing. We went down there and I walked by this booth and Pastor Ryan said hi to me and I said hi. I told him that I was looking to find my way back to God, and he simply told me to remember that God was crazy about me, and if I can get there, church would be there for me. Well, the next week I got into my car and I made it to the end of the street, and that was as far as I could go. I came home. I would make it a little farther each time. Then there was this Saturday that I decided, no, I really want to do this. I parked the car and I sat in the car. And I thought, okay, now I made it here, So I walked up to the door and that's when I met Mark. I opened right up and I said, I just want you to know I suffer from very severe panic attacks, so I can't promise you that I'm going to stay. And he said to me, that's okay, you're here now. Very calmly, Mark walked me around, showed me where all the exits were, took me in to go to service, introduced me to some people, and that was my first time. My journey to find God has been amazing. I understood for the first time that getting baptized was me turning myself over to the Lord. And then the next weekend I got baptized. I don't avoid going places anymore because the most important thing is that my husband was my safe person. Now God is my safe person. My name is Lori Parisi, and I'm a changed life.